very briefly, I'm going to go over SOAPSTone, which is a way to attack a text critically and analytically. So first, you have speaker, the S. Please don't confuse the speaker with the author or the artist because sometimes they're not the same. Especially in music and poetry, the speaker might not be the actual author. But in nonfiction, the speaker is always the author. The speaker is who is conveying the message. And in nonfiction text, like I said, generally the speaker is the author. In fiction, the speaker or the narrator must be carefully examined for reliability. Questions that you want to help ask yourself to help identify and analyze the speaker of a text. So, what facts do you know about the speaker? These facts may help you assess the speaker's point of view. What assumptions can you make about the speaker? Sometimes age or gender or class or emotional state can help play a role in how you identify the speaker. And lastly, what does the writing say about the speaker? What kind of language does the speaker use? Is it relatable or is it highly elevated? What does that say about the speaker? The O is for occasion. This is the time and place the text was written or spoken, like the date. And it's also the circumstances, atmosphere, attitudes, and events that surround the text. So questions to ask yourself to help identify the occasion. So what's happening in the world that caused the author to want to write or create the text? And what attitudes, beliefs, emotions, or ideas are taking place in society in order for the text to be created? The A is for audience. This is the group of readers or viewers to whom this piece is directed. There can be multiple audiences for a text. Questions to ask to help identify the audience. So does the author identify the specific audience? Who are the people that generally read or watch or listen to the text? How might the subject or source where the text is located contribute to the type of audience this text attracts? Is it one individual, a group, many groups? What assumptions can you make about the intended audience? The choice of audience will affect how and why the writer creates a particular text. Remember, we always want to go back to that rhetorical triangle. The audience plays a huge role in how a speaker creates the text. Purpose. This is the speaker's reason for creating the text. What the speaker hopes to happen because of the text. What does the speaker want the audience to think or feel or do as a result of reading or experiencing this text is a question that you want to think about as you're reading a text. Some purposes to inform, or to persuade, or to entertain, or to teach. Second S is for subject. This is the general topic, content, or idea in the text. The subject should be able to be stated in no more than 3 words, so don't have it be wordy. Try for actually 1 or 2. What is the text about is the main question you want to ask yourself. Lastly is tone. This one's the most challenging. This is the attitude of the speaker towards the subject. So once you've identified the subject, then you can start identifying the tone. You want to use the list of words that I've provided you. The spoken word can convey the speaker's attitude and help impart meaning through tone of voice. However, with the written word, tone is conveyed differently. It's conveyed through the writer's diction, which is word choice, syntax, which is sentence construction, and imagery, which are metaphors, similes, and vivid description. To help you identify the tone, ask yourself, what is the speaker's attitude towards his or her subject? And what words are used? Are they positive, neutral, negative towards the subject? This one's going to be challenging, and we're going to take some practice to really hone in on identifying tone. Then, as you're writing your SOAPSTone, you always have to have a summary, so you want to summarize what it is that you've read. Here's a really easy stem that you can use. So blank argues or states or teaches that blank. And then this is shown by, and then you can put a direct quote so that you can go back to the text to support your claim. The author claims that this is important because of blank. Remember that in a summary, your opinion should not be present, and I and you and any other personal pronoun should not be present. Finally, your works cited entry. You want to use your resources provided to create an accurate works cited entry.